Ah, do you know what you're cooking?
I barbecue chicken today. Smell good.
Wow, so
Wow.
smell good, very very well. So tasty. But
Yes.
Irina,
Mm.
that was I remember wrong? I remember that you are vegetarian. Why you cook this chicken?
Oh, that is because that was a real story behind it. But first of all, before you listen to that story, do you know what type of barbecue chicken is this?
No.
So this is a name of the chicken. It's called Ayam Taliwang.
Oh, Ayam Taliwang.
So you know where does Ayam Taliwang come from?
If not mistaken, that I know is from Indonesia.
Yes. Then which part of Indonesia?
In Lombok.
Lombok, correct. Because most of the people they will just go to Bali, right? Bali is so famous.
Yeah.
But if you fly from Bali another 1 hour, 1.5, you will arrive Lombok. Okay. And Lombok is a very interesting island because they have a beautiful mountain and they have the community people. It's called Sasak. S-A-S-A-K, Sasak. Not Sasa, but Sasak.
Okay.
And if you arrive in Lombok, usually from whenever you go and whenever you meet someone and you ask, oh, what is the best Lombok food? You know what they will tell you.
Taliwang?
Yes, Ayam Taliwang. So have you heard about Ayam Taliwang story? Do you know that this food is actually there is a historical background?
My knowledge that I have do some research is about in Indonesia when around 18th century, almost end of the 18th century, they having a fight. Okay, and then it's about Selapara and about Karangasem, two different
Kingdom.
yes, two different kingdoms they are fighting. So during that time, the chef he cooking for the soldier to eat, and then he just using what around me I have what
Yes, the
ingredients.
fresh herbs.
Yes, using the fresh herb and then make that
chicken. Marinated the chicken.
Yes.
Importantly, but why smell so good? Because of the herbs.
Yeah.
Yes. If you just like barbecue the chicken and then of course just a chicken smell. But they marinated a lot of herbs, and because of the religion, and during that time, and because of the war, they have separated. So you know that in Bali, it was very famous for Hindu, right? But when you go to Lombok, it was for Muslim. So today, most of the community, I would say that about 3.6 million Sasak community. Yes,
Oh, it's
they live
big
around.
community.
Yes, they live around in this Lombok. They are all Muslim. Okay, and that's the reason why Ayam Taliwang is become like one of their national dish, and also it's something they're very proud of, because it's not only they serve to the soldier, but it's the king. You see, the king actually instruction the chef to cook for the soldier, and this is something like people in the local people there they will feel, oh, this is like royal, because the king. Not only this for the soldier, but for the king. Yes. So, and what happened? I just now mentioned to you, right? You asked me that, am I a vegetarian?
Yeah.
And then what happened? Okay, so before I go through that story, let's see any message from us for us.
Oh, bring some food for you. Okay. I know.
Okay, again, those who wish to eat Ayam Taliwang, you have to visit us, yeah. As usual, okay? So you will see that. Smells so good, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so hungry.
So any other message? But usually Ayam Taliwang, we don't just eat alone. I still remember when I was there, when I was in Lombok, that was way back, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was quite some time, about 2016, around 2016 that time. Wow, oh my goodness, it's like the moment I arrived, when they welcomed me, because I was there because of Southeast Asia Tourist Association mission. Yes. I flew in just not to only to discover Lombok and to do some products, development of the products, but at the same time, I'm actually going there to meet one of our advisor, our legal advisor, is also the tourist guide for Southeast Asian Tourist Association. And the moment they welcoming us, it's like, wow. I remember we arrived very late. So it's like we started with Ayam Taliwang, and then with kangkong, kangkong morning glory, and they have some side of salad sauce, but it's kind of like a peanut, but very spicy. Okay? So when the first day you arrive, so it's interesting, right? Because you just need to be there.
Yeah.
And then everything is so great. Then you try the ayam, you eat the morning glory. Then until the next day, then you check in the hotel. Then the next day morning when you wake up, then you go to the breakfast. So I was quite lucky because in the hotel, they have a hotel breakfast. But the moment we out from the hotel, from the lunch to dinner, everywhere you go, everywhere, including I visit the Sasak village, and also the local people cook the local food for you. Everything is Ayam Taliwang.
Oh my God.
So I remember until the 5th day, until the day 5, even we climb the mountain, we go to the mountain village, or you go to the seaside village, everybody is talking about Ayam Taliwang. Okay? Hi everyone. So can you imagine? So it's hard for me to forget. And at that time, I wasn't a vegetarian. Okay, I wasn't a vegetarian, and because of one of the mission, we wanted to do a shooting of this making of Ayam Taliwang, and also this special salad sauce to eat together because it's a street food. And during that daytime, actually, accidentally, at first that night, I supposed to be cooking the food, but we accidentally met another two. Is actually a one couple of twins. They are twins, twin sisters, and they came from UK. They came from UK. And when we approached them, I said, how long have you been staying in the Lombok? And they told us like, oh, we've been staying there like for more than a week. So I said, have you tried like this kind of barbecue chicken, like morning glory salad? Then the interesting is one of the sister is non-vegetarian, but the other sister is vegetarian. So they said, oh, I'm a vegetarian, I cannot take chicken. Then we were like, okay, don't worry. So those who do not take the chicken, you can have the salad, the morning glory salad. But those who take the chicken, you can have the Ayam Taliwang. So the deal was, at that night, we inviting them. I say, you want to try a cooking experience? Try to cook like the local, okay? Because we were surprised, they didn't try any local food. So yes, most of the tourists, sometimes when they travel, to a place, because of they do not know local very much, or sometimes they do not get to meet the real local, so they will eat some of the famous restaurant, fusion, or some Western food, something they are familiar with. So not really local food like this. So we invited them. Then the both sisters were very excited. So they said, okay. So we will do the cooking. So of course the vegetarian sister, she's a little bit reluctant. Because I'm not going to touch chicken, I'm not going to do anything. Then I was like, okay, never mind. So since our local guy will accompany your sister to do the cooking, and I will accompany you. So please enjoy that video, okay? We actually have that record of that.
Ingredient you take to make a sauce of ayam taliwang. Garlic, onion, boil enough, big pieces apart. Grind it like the first thing, one, and then start like.
Oh, wow.
Dia dapat taruh ikannya, you can put the sauce inside. So you can put the sauce. Sounds good.
Sorry?
Alright.
Wow. Looks
Ayam
good.
Taliwang.
Oh, Gila, did you watch that video, right?
Yes.
Now you know this version is a little bit simple, right?
Yeah,
Because-
luckily it doesn't put for spicy. I can't take spicy.
Can you see those chili?
Yes.
So can you imagine
Yeah,
like
red.
yes.
It's red color. It looks so spicy.
So can you imagine at that time, every day, you know, you got to eat ayam taliwang and then full with chili. Serious.
Oh, stomach ache.
So I still remember after I returning back, I didn't actually eat chili for some time and ayam. Ever since I don't eat chicken, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Ever since from then, okay. And back to just now the story, right? You know what happened was I told you that I became a vegetarian. In fact, after that cooking session.
Yeah, why? Because I still not understand. Why just because of the chicken, and then you become like, I want to become a vegetarian. I don't want to eat any meat anymore. Just because of the 7 days, 3 meals, also the same chicken taliwang.
It's not because of the ayam taliwang. In fact, that night what happened was after we finished the recording and then we do the experiences and we all return back to the hotel. And the two twins, they really enjoyed so much and then they returned back to the room. And ever since we thought like, okay, that's all because we're not going to meet each other. Because the next day they are planning to leave the island and go to somewhere else before they return back to UK, to United Kingdom. And what happened was the moment when I arrived at the hotel, I was like, just realized that, oh yeah, today why am I? Because I was so enjoying talking to the lady, the vegetarian lady, talking about what's so good about the vegetarian and all this. And I totally forgotten then where was my phone. So I've been keep searching the phone. And to be honest, I feel so bad, you know, because after I've been searching for like up and down, I couldn't find my phone and I had to call my local guy. And my local guy is so nice and they quickly called the restaurant because we were doing the session recording and enjoying the cooking experience in one of the local restaurant. And they were like helping us even like 1 hour. They returned the call and say, sorry, we couldn't find. And to be honest, at that time, I feel so guilty, you know, because I was suspected. Actually, I don't trust the local. So I feel like it's like, are you like lying to me? Because it was an iPhone, and during that time, it's considered a not bad model. I mean, it's quite a latest model.
Yeah.
So I start thinking like, probably they want to hide my phone, they want to keep my phone, you know, and all this. I started to like very suspicious, you know, and I don't trust. And I even my local guide so nice that came to fetch me and drive me all the way to the restaurant, you know. And then until I see the restaurant, I still remember it's already 12 midnight at that time. And they actually proved to me they went to the rush this dustbin and collect all the plastic bag out, you know, the trash, you know. They say they really gone through all this, but they still couldn't find. So in the end, I tell myself, it's like, okay, never mind. Then I think that's my fate. Okay, that's my fate. That and you know that phone is so important, right? Right?
Yes.
Phone is so
A
important,
lot
right?
of important things inside.
Yes, all
and
your
the
information,
memory.
your memory, everything you keep inside. Then I was like, oh, this is going to be end of my world. Serious, this is the first time. Then the whole night I couldn't sleep. I feel so. There's two things I feel guilty. Number one, I lost my phone. Number two, I feel like
Yeah.
why I
That
don't
is
trust the local. It's because I keep thinking that will the local lie to me. You know, whether they just lie to me. And until I think 4 a.m. Yes, I couldn't sleep until 4 a.m. So when about 4 a.m. then I started to tell myself, I say, Irina, because I have a believer, which is Goddess of Mercy. Okay. So I was just telling myself, okay, this is going to be my last chance. Pray to the Goddess of Mercy and tell Goddess of Mercy, say that if this phone is really fated with me and I should find it. And then please give me some clue. Let me have some like or strike my mind and telling me where were my phone. And what happened was, you can eat your chicken, yeah? Sorry, yeah? Because I was so enjoy talking. I feel so bad. You can have one piece first, okay? You can have a piece first, yeah. So at that time, I was like feeling so bad, you know. And I pray to the goddess of mercy and I make a wish. You know, I make a wish. I say, if you give me the clue and let me find my phone back, I'm willing to do some sacrifices. So I started to think of that lady, the vegetarian lady, because she was sharing with me about a lot of benefits of this becoming vegetarian. So I want to challenge myself. Say, hi, Christine. Looking forward you to come back, yeah.
And to have some. Okay. As someone asked, what is
yeah.
the significance of the chicken?
Oh, the significance of the chicken. Because at that time when you soldier, you need meat and you need protein. Because they were in the war. So that's the reason why you need to have a strong body to go to the battlefield for the fighting, right? So chicken. And then chicken is, you see the way they're cooking and the way we prepare. You just have to marinate it with all the herbs. You can do the barbecue style, or you can do the goreng. Goreng means you can put some oil and deep fry it. Yeah. So you still get the white meat, which the food with the protein. And also they are Muslim, yeah? So it became like chicken is one of the important protein foods.
It's a serving food.
Yes. And back to the story again. And I was praying to the goddess of mercy, and I say that, okay, if I can find my phone, right? And I want to do a sacrifice is I want to control my mouth. I want to control my devil mind. Because remember, I say I feel so greedy, right?
Yeah.
Because I keep, suspicious about the local, lie to me. So in order to, to make me feel good, I want to become a vegetarian. So at least 365 years, at least 1 year. Okay. And then you know what happened? After I pray, after I make the wish, and I just fall to sleep. But suddenly, about 7 o'clock, I just woke up. And I woke up and I just tell my colleague, I think the phone, it might be accidentally slipped through into the one of the sister bag. Because when the other sister is doing the cooking, and I was carrying her handbag. Oh, so maybe probably. So I was just suddenly all my mind is refreshing back. Then it could be the phone inside. But at that time it's 7 a.m. So I don't know, is it rude that I wake them up at 7 a.m. So I just call my local guide again. I say, would you mind at 8 o'clock we go to their hotel and we just wait for the two sisters, and hopefully we're able to catch them. Because I know they're going to leave today. So if I don't able to catch them, that's fine. So finally I arrived there about 8 o'clock, and then I try to speak to the hotel and make them understand, and they try to help me out to bring the two sisters. You know what happened?
Your phone is inside.
Yes, that's why now you understand I become a vegetarian.
But actually, you always forgot your things.
You tell the whole world that this is my greatest hobby, okay?
Okay.
How can you share my secret? Now you know lah. Sometimes I don't know where's my spectacle. I don't know where's my phone. That's quite common, right? So in order to punish myself, that's why I keep become a vegetarian until today.
Okay. That's why this is the reason.
From 365 days until today. So I have become a vegetarian, I think, for like almost coming to, actually it's exactly full 3 years. Okay, the full 3 years I became a vegetarian.
3 years?
Yeah, 3 years as a vegetarian. But after that, I changed a little bit. Now I do eat fish. So I'm not the religion vegetarian. It's more on like from a small little guiltiness, make a wish, and it become my culture until today. And then, but as I go currently, in fact, I love veggie. I love plant-based food now. So most of the time I'm cooking, I like plant-based food. But you guys can have chicken, no worry. You guys can have meat, okay?
But unfortunately, we doesn't have an ikan taliwang. We only have an ayam taliwang.
Oh, we can make that. We can use the same recipe and turn into the fish, And then we can do the ikan taliwang.
Ah,
And
and
then
then
the-
food.
Yes, and also during that time, because I don't know why they just simply love the morning glory, kangkong. So when you eat ikan taliwang, you must have kangkong. So I'm so sorry today I didn't prepare kangkong for you guys. Maybe the next time, okay? When you visit us, I can get you the kangkong. So and then later on I realized why everybody love kangkong so much, the morning glory, because it's easy to grow. Yeah, because if you have a chance to visit the Lombok, it's a very down to the earth. You don't see many high-rise story. Okay. One thing interesting about Lombok is there are thousands of malls. Thousands of malls. Yes. Everywhere you go, if you stay in one village, you can easily surrounding by hundreds of malls. Or even they call surau. Malls maybe is a bigger building, right? Definitely they have a big malls, but they have a lot of surau. Yeah.
Hold on first. Is that around that village? Is it big as KL or it's a small, like maybe a one taman?
Now they have like 3 million people, so it's actually double size of almost like because KL we have about 2 million people. Then this Sasak community they already have like 3.5 million.
Okay.
So definitely they are slightly bigger, but that's a whole Lombok island. But when you go into the village, of course, maybe the village, one huge village, maybe they have like thousands of people, but easily, you can find like more 5 or 6 surau. Because I told you the major religion is they are all Muslim. Yes, they're Islam. Yeah, and I remember. So that's why it's like you don't need a wake up call at all. Trust me, you don't need a wake up call. Okay. When the time's up, the morning prayer, the calling prayer everywhere. But after 7 days, when I stay there, I became like there's a few things I learned, in this Lombok experience, the 7 days. Besides the Ayam Taliwang, the morning glory, and I became a vegetarian. And I tell you, these Lombok people, they really eat super spicy. Okay.
Oh, okay. I think I cannot go to Lombok anymore. I never can go anymore because I can eat spicy.
You can't eat spicy, right? But it's okay. You can just tell them non-spicy.
But then doesn't is the meaning you go Lombok, it doesn't try spicy. Then what for you do? That
Actually,
is the not traditional way of the food.
yeah,
It's not
correct. Yeah, you
the
don't.
original.
Yeah, you don't really enjoy like a local, right? But you can take spicy. Actually, I think you can train up yourself. Serious, you can train yourself. You just need to have rice. You need to have lots of water. So when you feel spicy, you just eat lots of rice and drink a lot of water. Then after a while, you will used to it.
Okay.
But do you know something? When you eat too much of morning glory, then what will happen? I still remember when my mom told me last time, during my grandmother's account, sometimes we will complain. We will complain. I think when we were in village, we also enjoy to eat. Do you like morning glory? Kangkong?
Yeah.
You like kangkong? I think Malaysians love kangkong because especially we love the sambal.
Yeah, with the sotong.
With the sotong. What is sotong? Sotong is squid. Okay.
Ah.
Okay. So what is sambal? Sambal is kind of chili based. Actually, Indonesian food, Malaysian food, actually we are quite similar. Okay. And why chili? Because now I understand why they eat kangkong and they must go with the chili. I mean the sambal. Because that's what I learned from China. I learned from my grandma during my grandma periods of time. Because kangkong, when you eat a lot, it's carry more wind. So it become, we call it, it's kind of like make your body inside, it's generate the cold, okay, or generate. So when you have wind inside your body, wow, Gila, you really enjoy your chicken. You see, everyone so envy you now. Oh, they say, oh, Pangkani want to eat. Okay, sure. Then who else want to eat? Oh, you look at Farah also. Wow, look, it's so delicious, yeah. But me, sorry, I'm in milk. I smell good, but I'm in milk. Then when you're eating the morning glory, what happened was, when you're generating wind inside, then you will find some part of your yes, the pain, will come from your jaw, like a jaw pain, and sometimes you just feel like, like, why so the taste is like so pain until you feel like numb a little bit. Yeah. And now I understand why we love chili paste, because chili, you can get rid of the meat. So you see how this mother nature, this mother nature is really fantastic. How the God creation, the God create every single thing. So you see, you have chicken full with the protein, and then you have a vegetable kangkong, and then you have a chili fresh herbs, and then of course this are marinated with a lot of fresh herbs, and it's still you get your diet balance. So now I understand, they can eat very simple. So sometimes in life, it's not about how many types of food you eat. It's the balance. The balance. So you see, in the olden days, the indigenous people, they are, we call it the nenek moyang lah, our grandparents, our ancestors, the indigenous knowledge. They are so intelligent, right?
Yeah. Because how to say? Because many things we know from our nenek moyang, they say, okay, you can't do this, you can't do this. This food cannot eat with this food. Just like crab cannot eat with something like the tomato.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what the name is it. Okay, you will get stomach ache, and then you like poisoning, food poisoning. But then you can't explain why they doesn't can eat together.
It's because of you have to go in there. You have to find out the nutrition, the vitamin. Sometimes like create, the chemistry, the chemical reaction. So that's
Yeah,
the
but
reason.
in the oldest time, it doesn't have this technology.
Information, right? They know
They don't
information,
have this
but they have
technology.
knowledge.
Yeah.
You see, that's why they keep learning from their parents, their great-grandparents, their great-grandparents, and this is what we call the oral history. So that's why I love to meet old people. I love to,
Yeah. How with old people, you get
chatting.
more knowledge.
Yes,
And
exactly.
very precious knowledge, because you doesn't can learn from the websites or in the books.
Yes. And the interesting also, sometimes this old story, they these people, when these our senior, they share the story, they share the knowledge through the storytelling. Just like you look at the Ayam Taliwang, right? They also have a kingdom fighting, because at that time there was like religious. Actually, it's a religious fighting. But because of religious fighting, if I'm going to tell you the history of the religion, this kingdom and that kingdom, you feel boring, right?
Yeah.
But because of the food, because of this Ayam Taliwang, and you start thinking, why Ayam? Why the name Taliwang? And until today, you remember the kingdom, the name of the kingdom, Taliwang, until today. Isn't it
so
amazing?
actually the name Taliwang is came from the kingdom.
Yes.
Oh.
So that's why when we travel, whatever food, or whatever that our own culture food, see, don't just eat it, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes find out a little bit more.
Not just enjoy like me. You still need to know about the story.
Know some of their values, is there any significance, story behind or value behind? Okay, do we get like any question?
Oh,
Anybody?
you so
Looks
hungry.
so, you're suddenly so hungry, yeah. Of course, even I just sitting next to it, I feel hungry also, right? Definitely, okay. So I'm looking forward. In fact, like our once upon a time story, it's not about just my personal
Storytelling.
experience, and then some historical story, or some maybe in the future, if you have like some story want to share with us, why not? Just keep chatting with us and share the story with us. Yeah. Okay. I hope you have a great weekend, and looking forward in the future, we have more stories to tell.
Yeah.
Bye. Happy weekend.
Bye bye.
Ingredient you need to make a sauce of ayam taliwang. Garlic, onion, oil big pieces apart, grind it like first thing, one, and then start like
Wow. Okay.
sauce.
I get it.
dia bakar dulu, you can put the sauce inside. So you can put the sauce. Sounds good. Alright.
Wow. Looks
Ayam
good.
bakar Taliwang.